Shit, Hill. They can't close this place down. The place is a bloody institution. I mean, the Velo Pulsar in 77, the 203p Hartley in 86.
103p.
All discovered here. There's so much history here. If we can survive the bushfires, we can survive this. Come on, Hill. Give us a smile. Bit of a grin. Come on, fresh bully boy, you pearly whites. We've got half a bottle of gin in the filing cabinet. How about we give the folks from the Kerner Times a bell and get them up here for a little gathering? Show them a good time.
We are not having another party up here, Bill.
A man makes 3 or 4 mistakes in front of the Year 8s at Gunnedah High and he never hears the end of it.
Yeah, but I had to write the 25 individual letters of apology, remember?
There's too much history in this place, Hill. They can't close us down.
Forget it, Bill.
Sam built this place from the ground up.
Bill, please.
Oh, besides, this is the only real job I've ever had, if you don't count that stint at the pet shop. And I'm not allowed back there after the accident. I know what'll cheer you up.
Bill, I'm not really in the mood.
When I was about 11 years old, I had to go and stay with me Aunt Lucy.
Is this your aunt with the swearing parakeet?
No, that was Fran, that was a cockatiel.
Right.
Well, after rolling around all night on Aunt Lucy's Hessian sheets, I slid out of bed complaining of a sore todger.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Well, Aunt Fran didn't really know what to do, but coming from a family of all girls, she knew the healing properties of a handful of natural yogurt. Well, you'd know all about that, wouldn't you, Hill?
No, Bill, I don't think I do.
Yeah, well, all we had was industrial-sized tubs of Yoplait. So sitting there for 15 minutes on a tea towel with Auntie Lucy spooning liberal quantities of tropical fruit crush all over the general area, I can tell you with some authority that Yoplait is no longer French for yum.
I'm really struggling to understand why you're telling me this, Bill.
To cheer you up, of course, Hell. That's one of my best stories involving yogurt and genitals.
You've got more than one.
Who hasn't?
I'm going to go into town. Can you please have a look at the sky mapper? It's been playing up.
Okay, look, Steve will be over shortly. We'll get into it when he gets here.
You know how I feel about Steve.
Yeah, he's all right. Oh, yeah, all right. I promise I won't let him touch him.
Good, because we don't need some gherkin from NASA poking his nose in where he shouldn't.
Yeah, scouts on her. What are you going to do about the letter?
I don't know. Hey, did it work?
Did what work?
The yogurt.
No, not really. But I was picking passion fruit pips out of my undies for weeks.
Sorry I asked.
Begin. Well, I'm a liar, thief on the tape, and I know a heart must bend before it breaks, just like the moon, and I'm like the sun, and my rise has just begun.
Where's Leslie? Miss Browning is out right now.
When will she be back?
This afternoon.
When this afternoon?
I don't know. This afternoon. So that's afternoon, which is midday, so sometime after then. You can leave a message if you like. On the blue post-it notes are for messages. Yeah.
And the pink ones are for?
Memos. And the yellow ones are for to-do lists. So just blue one for messages.
How about I just keep writing on this one and we'll just make an exception. Just this once.
Do I look like an idiot to you?
It's really hard to tell.
Blue post-it notes are for messages, like your mum called. Pink ones are for memos, like when your mum calls, remember to use the blue post-it notes to write her message down so that you'll remember to call her back. But never use the pink ones because they're for memos, reminders, things like that, not messages, okay? Pink is memos. Pink is memos.
You do know we're technically not under the Milky Way. We're actually right in the middle of it, give or take a few 100,000 light years.
Nonsense.
Mayor Barnum.
Oh, come on. How long have we known each other? Call me Daryl.
Okay, Daryl.
Me, Daryl?
No.
How can we be in the middle of something that you can clearly see we're under? Jeez Louise, and you're supposed to be the bloody scientist.
It's not really how it works.
When I went to Bali with my ex-wife, I looked up and we were under the palm trees, not in them. So,
What do you know about this?
is what? Yeah. I don't know what to say, love. It's out of my hands. It's a done deal, love.
And how long have you known?
Long enough.
What do you know about this?
I don't know what to say, love. It's out of my hands. It's a done deal, love.
And how long have you known?
Long enough.
I got your letter.
We really fought hard to keep it, didn't we, Daryl?
Well, I wasn't
But in
actually-
the end, there was nothing that we could do. It's progress, darling. Siding Spring is just too old, too run down.
Says who? You?
Well, it's done now. No sense crying over spilt milk. I'm sure they'll be able to salvage the odd bit of equipment here or there. Perhaps a telescope or two. We thought we'd get a big skip bin for the rest. Daryl?
Well, I could ask Dougie Turnbull if we could have a lender one.
Great. Well, that should save everyone a few dollars.
Hey, see, love? I'm looking after you.
I don't need a skip, nor do I need a favour from Doug frickin' Turnbull. And some of that equipment, it's virtually brand new.
You're kidding? Really?
Bet you'd have some of those fancy webcams up there and all.
And the rest.
Never understood those things. Best as I can tell is just so people can get on the internet and flush each other their dongers.
Oh, Daryl, please.
It's true. Sure from next door reckons that's all the kids these days do. Bloody mobile phones, DAX down, showing off their prized possessions to all and sundry.
I use Snapchat. It's basically the same thing. Just endless dig pics. Or so I've heard.
I'm sorry, I'm really confused now. If you two think that we're just going to let this happen, well then both of you have got something coming. To both of you.
To both of us? What did I do? I mean, I just got you that big bin.
I don't take kindly to threats, Miss Mackenzie.
Well, we don't take kindly to threats either.
Who's we? You and that bearded cretin you work with?
Bill is a highly talented and enthusiastic astronomer with a keen eye for detail and a passion for his work. He's up there right now, probably cleaning the sky mapper as we speak.
You're having a laugh, aren't you? Bill has a hard time keeping his pants dry.
What a weird and stupid thing to say.
We've all been there, Hal. It's harder than you think.
What is?
Maybe the town had looked kindly on a lenient mayor, stopping the destruction of a long-standing piece of the town's history.
Lenient? Don't you mean weak?
Or maybe the place should be just shut down. It's been there for ages.
Look, we're not getting anywhere standing here arguing. Maybe you should come by Red Skies sometime. You might like it. I'm sure they're already very well staffed, but you never know. I can make a few calls.
Don't hold your breath.
I reckon they don't have any astrologers half as good as you.
Helene's an astronomer, Daryl.
Exactly. You'd fit right in, love.
Helene, in government, sometimes we have to make the tough decisions. Can't always be about people. I hope you can understand that.
Look, love, I'd love to help. You know I would. And that place has been a part of this town ever since my old man was mayor. But it's
out of your hands. I get it.
Look, I'll try and make a couple of calls, all right? Just don't tell Leslie.
That would be greatly appreciated. Thanks.
But what if despite all my best efforts, I can't, even though I try really, really hard, I can't stop this from happening, and things seem to capitulate and work against us. I mean, and there's nothing much else I can do. I try as hard as...
Goodbye, Daryl.
Save sightings. What were the pink ones for again? What did I say? What?
Our indigenous ancestors talked of an emu in the sky, a constellation defined by dark nebulas and opaque clouds of dust and gas in outer space, visible against the Milky Way. These early civilizations looked upwards and dreamed of much more than just what their eyes could see. Today, we can see further than those men and women could ever imagine. And here, at Siding Spring Observatory, we aim to continue the strong history of Australian astronomy by providing a place for my children and yours to visit, inspiring them to explore, but more importantly, to dream.
Morning, Harry.
Morning, Helene.
Morning, all.
Morning, Simon.
It's 3 p.m, guys.
Well, it's got to be morning somewhere.
Venu Babu.
What?
It's an observatory in India.
Of course.
It'd be morning there. Sonny and Anish should probably still be sleeping.
Well, I was going to ask how you two are, but it appears everything is normal.
It's never normal down here.
Oh, you are kidding.
Simon.
I've been getting very intimate with a nebula and her nearby dwarf sister.
Oh, you kinky little devil. Anything similarly saucy to report, Mackenzie?
I'm about to be out of a job.
Seriously?
What's going on, Helene?
What do you guys know about Red Skies?
It's either a brand of mince or something you looked up on Urban Dictionary?
An urban dictionary?
It's an internet thing, Harry. Start by looking up what a French sandwich is and go from there.
I think I know what a French sandwich is. Thanks very much, Simon.
It's not a baguette, Harry.
It's not?
Harry, when three men love each other very much.
I know this. They buy Lycra cycling gear and spend the weekend riding to Devonport.
Close.
So, what is Red Skies?
It's a brand new observatory, meant to be state of the art. It's only a couple of hours down the road from here. They've given us 4 weeks to tidy up, and apparently Red Skies will replace all operations through regional New South Wales and most of the eastern seaboard. Bill and I are going to be out of a job.
How is William?
He's just out checking the sky mapper like I asked him to.
Tell him I said hi. I haven't seen the old boy since you guys came down to Hobart in 04 for the Knackers.
The what is?
The National Australian Convention of Amateur Astronomers. The Knackers. You hang in there, Helene,
I will.
and let me know when you've had a look at that data.
Yeah, okay.
Gotta run, kids. Give my best to everyone.
Bye, Harry. So, you've got 4 weeks. What are you gonna do?
Don't know. Haven't quite figured that out yet.
But what does single origin even mean?
Harry?
What's wrong with good old-fashioned blend 43 or international roast?
Harry.
And since when is a bloody macaroon better than an Arnott's freaking assorted cream? I take a fistful of Monte Carlos over and above those piss-fart Spanish crap biscuits.
Harry!
They're French? No, thank you. I've read the Urban Dictionary, you know.
That man is a highly regarded astrophysicist with several published papers.
I know. What's your excuse?
Well, I guess I've never been that passionate about biscuits. Although I do have a fondness for a raspberry tartlet.
We call them jam fancies up here.
Oh, I think I just found my new drag name.
No, I think raspberry tartlet suits you better.
You're right. Okay. Goodbye!
Is that Harry?
Sky mapper?
Onto it. Oh, burning the midnight oil, I see.
It's 6:30, Steve.
Yeah, what do you reckon we knock off heading to town?
No, mate, I'd love to, but I can't. I haven't even started the service on the Sky Mapper.
Grab a few beers?
Nah, I can't, mate. I promised hell.
Oh, come on. It's like you don't even want to get balls deep.
What?
You know, balls deep?
Oh, yeah, mate. Yeah, whatever.
Reckon you would. Tell you what, you reckon we could though?
No, Steve.
Yeah, no, you're probably right.
What the hell is that?
What?
Well, I don't know. Steve, grab me the black binder, would you?
What, this one? The one that says men are from Mars, women are from Venus, and asteroids are from a totally different place that's much, much worse than the two of them combined?
Yeah.
It's a strangely long name, isn't it?
Oh, Steve. I think we're going to have to call the troops in on this one.
What troops?
NASA.
But how? Who would you even call?
It's here.
Think, Steve, think.
Steve.
Yeah?
You're NASA.
I'm NASA. Yeah. Of course.
So where did you see it?
Just to the left of Canis Major.
Hey, Hel, it is good to see you anyway. You are looking lovely.
I don't like you, Steve.
What?
I don't like you.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Steve, she hates you.
Hang on.
A lot.
Hang on. Are you talking about this thing up here to the right?
Yes.
The thing that's barely moving?
Hurtling, asteroids hurtle.
Well, as far as I can tell, it's...
Milo.
How did you guess?
Well, I made a milkshake, stirred it up frothy. Don't usually have Milo on the moustache. Flicks.
So what about the asteroid?
So who's that?
Well, I came by just to see Bill and I thought, oh, we'd go for a drink and then he said, no, you couldn't make it out, and I'm like, oh, no, there's something about an asteroid. I'm like, asteroid? What are you talking about? I thought he was mucking around, but it turns out he wasn't.
I normally do. I normally have chocolate quick, but I'd run out of that, so I wanted to see Doreen out of the caravan park. She ran out, she's only had strawberry, and I don't like that stuff because it tastes
thinking back to Mum, and she's like, you should be taking a deep breath, but I forgot to take a deep breath because I didn't have my puffer on me because it makes a weird bulge in my pocket and people get a bit nervous around me. They think I've got something going on down there.
And then Steve got through to NASA, and I couldn't even believe it. They sounded really pissed off that we'd actually got through. And
some stuff which is weird because it's a bulge anyway. Even if it was something, what's the issue? You know, I'm embarrassed because I think I made a mistake, and I'm really scared as well because I don't want to die.
No wonder they want to bloody shut us down, Bill. I've just finished telling Mum we're not mucking around up here, and then this happens.
But wait,
I've never been in love.
there's more.
There's more?
Well, it's just that we might have called the Coonabarabran Times. People have a right to know, Hel.
Yeah, they do have the right to know, Steve. If there was an asteroid coming towards the Earth...
Hurtling. Asteroids hurtle.
So what you've basically done is called a press conference to announce that you've discovered Milo.
What, it already has a name?
There's no asteroid, Steve.
I am so confused right now.
So what are we going to tell him?
G'day, Hal. Is it true that there's an asteroid hurtling toward the Earth?
He gets it. They hurtle, right?
There is no asteroid. It was a false alarm. That's all it was. Rest assured, there is absolutely nothing to worry about. But guys, just off the record, if there was an asteroid heading towards Earth right now and you were the first people to hear about it, this hardly feels like you've put in the kind of effort I would have expected.
Fair go, Hal. It's a Monday night.
Yeah, and voice finals are on. And it's Whitney Houston night.
The wife's taping it.
Yeah, but it would have been the end of the world.
Yeah, but it's bloody voice finals.
Yeah, but there'd be no more of The Voice.
It's just bloody Wild Bill making stuff up again.
Yeah, bloody hell.
Okay, well maybe there's not an asteroid heading towards Earth right now, but there is an observatory about to be shut down. There shouldn't be. Maybe you could print that in tomorrow's...
I'll write an email in the morning, get this all cleared up.
Please don't.
Just so I get this 100% clear, is there or is there not an asteroid?
Steve. No asteroid.
No asteroid.
No asteroid.
No asteroid.
No asteroid.
Thanks,
No
Bill.
asteroid.
Pleasure.
Look, guys, let's just call it a night.
Yeah, you sure?
Yeah. We've got an early start in the morning.
Didn't get round to servicing the sky mapper today either.
That's all right. We'll do it tomorrow.
Okay.
Night, Bill.
Oh, hey, Hel, we'll see you at the concert next week. It should be huge.
The concert.
Might be a good opportunity to drum up some support.
Maybe even a chance to get lucky, hey?
You might be right, Bill. I'll have a think about it.
Here at Siding Spring, nighttime provides an amazing display of bright lights, nebulas, star clusters and distant galaxies. Close in distance from our vantage point, but in actual fact, further apart from each other than we can humanly fathom. Here on Earth, we're just a distant blue speck, a tiny flashing light on some other life form's night sky. Hard not to feel a little lonely when you look at it that way, I guess. Maybe our extraterrestrial neighbours have also invented the telephone. Or better yet, some kind of advanced system of satellites or computers bouncing their voices into space and back again. Sounds unbelievable, I know. But if they have, I bet they don't feel half as lonely. Well, that brings us to the end of the third hour of the tour. Please insert cassette number 4.
Hey.
Hey, hi.
There's still room left on this tape. Yeah, should I keep talking? Oh, did Mary buy more tapes? Good on Mary. How many? Oh, really? How much? Oh, that's cheap. And they're TDKs? Oh, that's a bargain. Oh, good on Mary. Red light's still on. I think it might still be recording.
Next week on Under the Milky Way.
2 words, Eileen. Australian Idol winner.
That's 3 words.
Australian Idol winner.
We'll be talking to the main man himself, Mr. Damien Lee.
I can't bloody wait, Bandit. I'm Mike. I'm the Vice President of Development for the new Red Skies Observatory. Just thought I'd pop past and say hello.
Yeah, well, you can bugger off now, pretty boy.
He is pretty, isn't he?
Didn't know you were a Damien Leith fan.
No, my pop was Irish, so you've got to support the team.
Don't want to end up supporting the wrong team, though, do you?
What is it?
I need Damien Leith. What the bloody hell is Damien fucking Leith?
It's beautiful, it's important, and they're trying to shut it down. Can you believe that?
Has just begun.